Hi everyone, and thanks for joining this webinar that explores making and keeping friends for children looked after. My name is Monica O'Neill and I'm the project worker for the Fostering Attainment and Achievement Scheme with the Fostering Network that supports foster and kinship carers around education. This webinar today will explore friendship at home and at school and the skills involved in making and keeping friends. If you have any questions, please do contact me after, as today is just a general overview, and perhaps you may have specific questions relevant to the young person you're looking after. My email and contact details will be on the last slide. So, before they come into care, children and young people's relationships may be fractured, chaotic, and sometimes frightening. Today, we're going to explore how friendships can be difficult for some children and try to understand why that might be. We'll explore how best to support healthy, positive relationships for the children you're looking after, and how, as foster carers, you can help equip them with their own toolbox of skills that will help them maintain and keep good friends. So why is it seen as more difficult for children looked after to make and keep good friends? Making friends can be a challenge for many reasons. On a basic level, a child or young person may not be emotionally matched to their chronological age. That is, they may be stuck at the emotional age and will respond to events accordingly, especially in school. So a child with developmental delay may relate to others differently, but also the social rules they have learnt from previous experiences may not fit the playground. A child looked after can be much more vulnerable and have difficulty understanding the many social rules around making and keeping friends. Fear or anxiety and the need to feel in control can sometimes mean that children may not feel regulated to engage with others. Children looked after may constantly compare themselves with others and base their beliefs and behaviours on their own sense of self and of others. This is especially true at teenage years, where the internal critical voice can make it very difficult to negotiate the social rules between peers and other children. Sometimes a child or young person can feel like that square peg trying to fit into the round hole. So we, as the adults, need to intervene early in supporting children build their friendship skills, rather than responding to a crisis when friendships start to go wrong. Because of different attachment and internal beliefs, understanding the rules of friendship can be difficult for children looked after. We need children to revisit different developmental stages and explore the skills around how to make friends, what makes a good friend, and am I a good friend? Everyone needs friendship, and children with attachment difficulties need that early support that will help reframe their understanding of relationships that will either help confirm or challenge their views of others. Children looked after want and try so hard to make and keep friends. I'm going to show a short video, of which there are loads on YouTube that are age appropriate for both primary and secondary, that lets us listen to the voice of children telling us what a good friend is. The video you're going to watch is aimed at younger children.
What makes a good friend?
A friend is somebody who you meet up with often.
When people play with you.
Always
Helps me.
A good friend is someone who picks you up when you fall, makes you laugh, plays with you whenever you're sad, and would just do lots of things for you.
Helping you and just being kind.
Give them some of my toys. To be kind to each other and you don't argue. or if they listen to you very nicely, we can play with them, or we can play with somebody else. And you be kind to them, and you never argue with them.
Accepting for who you are and what you're doing every day.
If they're kind to you, if you're ever sad or angry.
He's always been there for me to help me.
If you're playing a game, you can let them join in, and if they don't want to, you can just say if you want to join in, you can.
I think mates are good friends, that they take care of you, and if you fall over, they help you, they pick you up. I think a good friend makes you happy and is always lovely to you, and it's always funny and nice to you.
Are you a good friend?
I actually don't know, but I've got a lot of friends in the class who know that.
So, how can we help support children and young people negotiate their way through the maze that is friendship? We need to support a child or young person to feel safe. Feeling settled and attending to safety must come first for children and young people before they negotiate their friendship pathway. Feeling safe will allow for positive rather than defensive responses. We can do this by supporting the child where they're at emotionally and developmentally, where we let them know how much we delight in being with them, that we take time to play with them, and that we enjoy being with them. We need to let them see and know and feel that they're people with whom you and therefore others want to share time with. We also need to be their safe haven when they lose control and help them to understand those big feelings. When friends fall out and they feel alone and helpless, we need to rebuild again and again that connection that restores their sense of safety and their own sense of self. We need to connect with them to build confidence and help change their inner critical voice that tells them to avoid others or control others, or that they engage in friendships at whatever cost to themselves. We need to connect to remind them that I am and can be a good friend. In building that connection with others, we need to also support when things go wrong, which they will. We need to be there to reconnect and co-regulate in order to know the social norms that need to be understood together. There are no quick fixes, but skills can be supported that will help children move on and relate to others in a healthy and appropriate manner. So first and most importantly is having someone who makes a child feel safe and secure in a relationship, and having a key adult at home and at school will help. Having a key adult who is emotionally available and accessible and who makes time to engage and have conversations that matter will help build that sense of safety and that secure base from which the child or young person will be able to try new things. The skills used in building that connection are modelled by the adult and should be named so that the child can recognise them in themselves or have the opportunity to practice them with others. It is argued that the experience of positive, safe, and stable connected relationships help children and young people build secure attachments, develop self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-reliance, and contributes to a strong sense of identity and belonging. Having one or two good friends is all that it takes. Build the opportunity for connection using PACE from the work of Dan Hughes, which is play, acceptance, curiosity, and empathy. As a way of being with the child, having an atmosphere of curiosity, empathy, and acceptance can help children and young people become more tolerant of each other. Playfulness can invite them into a place of fun and laughter and learning that helps to connect with others. From a practical side, build in opportunities to have fun together, play games, go camping, cook together, and socialise as often as you can. It has been scientifically proven that play and having a playful attitude helps to calm children. If the child you are supporting is older, try to spend time with them doing something they really enjoy. Share their interests and try new things together. All of this will help build that secure base from which to move forward and gives the opportunity for the adult to model positive relationships and helps the child to understand the social cues and norms involved. So do take time to explore those new experiences together. Build that circle of friends with and for them. Try those new activities that they enjoy that gives them the chance to meet people that like the same things they do. This makes it easier for them to start conversations. But don't expect them to always try new things by themselves. Walk with them on that journey to build confidence. Always aim for independence and give lots of opportunities to practice. Using role play around making friends gives them the language to use. Have conversation starters set out as part of their toolbox of skills that they can dip into when needed. Use peer support in the form of other trusted friends or a buddy within school who can help them navigate the school environment, or use extended family to support new experiences. Welcome them into your world. Go for the walks together. Explore the great outdoors together. All these build not only their toolbox of skills, but more importantly, build that safe base from which to explore and reshapes what is going on for them in their mind. This reshapes the belief into something that I am someone others want to spend time with. Spot those moments to create memories that are positive and reframes their view of the world. And finally, enjoy being together to embrace the positives that shape their personalities. Name their skills and build on them. Skills such as communication skills, cooperation skills, the use of body language and eye contact, and the skill of making others laugh. So what skills do we want to develop, model, and practice? We want to develop the skills of playing together, learning how to take turns, suggesting fun games, the skill of asking people to join in, and the skill of allowing people to sit out. Play is a two-way relationship, and it's not about controlling others. Practice the skill of sharing, not only your belongings, but more importantly, your time. Look at the skill of being together, being equal, and working together, sharing ideas, listening to others, and making suggestions. Build the skill of making a compliment, and equally important, take a compliment. And the skill of listening. Show interest in others and listen to what they have to say. And last, the skill of making others laugh, for all the right reasons. Build the skill of being relaxed enough to share those moments of silliness, the skill and sheer joy of laughing out loud. So in conclusion, I hope that gives you some ideas to consider going forward. Friendships are difficult, and the skills needed to be that good friend and to engage in healthy friendships need revisited again and again. This isn't something that can just happen, and there are no quick fixes. After all, we teach people to drive, and we teach people about maths. So we need to teach people about being a good friend, making and keeping good friendships. Having an adult who can model these friendship skills and co-regulate when things go wrong is vital to learning. If you want to find out more on this, as it's such a huge topic, please do drop me an email and we can explore further, or I can send on some resources. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of your day.